Jennifer Mendyke here with your daily 60 seconds of biblical inspiration for your day. Today I'm going to read from Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive. You know, a lot of times we don't appreciate the things we're going through. We feel like we're being led to destruction, that things are going very, very badly. You know, those words were spoken by Joseph, and Joseph had been very mistreated. He'd been sold into slavery after his brothers had considered killing him. He'd ended up as a slave. He'd worked his way up and then ended up in prison, and then he worked his way up again. So he'd been through many, many, many things. And if anybody had a right to be bitter about the things that had gone wrong in their lives, it was Joseph. He really, truly had every right to be bitter. I mean, his family had mistreated him. His boss had mistreated him. He had been horribly, horribly abused. But he knew that God was using every situation in his life for a good thing. And it ended up he was right. He not only saved his family, but the entire nation of Egypt from famine. And so when we're going through something, if we know that we are in the will of God, so we've been reading our Bible, we've been praying and seeking God's will, we've been trying to do everything we can to make sure that we are walking the way He wants us to walk. If we're doing that, and we're going through a really bad thing, we can have the faith that when we come out the other side, because we will come out the other side, that whatever we went through, God will use it for good. He'll use it to glorify Him. He'll use it to show how trusting in Him is a powerful, wonderful thing. And when we just trust in God, we believe in God, we know He's with us, and we ask Him to help us through something, when we come out that other side, we'll know that whatever it was we just went through will be used for God's glory. It will be used for good and not evil. If somebody comes against us and they want to use it for evil, and we are in the will of God, God will turn it around and use it for good. So if you're struggling, if you're going through a really dark place, trust in the Lord. Trust that He is there with you, that He will bring you through it, and He will bring Himself glory. People will see God in your situation, and they'll know that He is real and He is true, and He will help them too. Trust in God. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Goodbye.